Welcome everybody. Thanks for listening to me. This is the Manny podcast, whatever you want to call it. A lot of times, people come up to me and tell me, Manny, thanks for making this. Wow. Um, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I want to thank all of you. This is one of the videos I promised for you guys. How to test your consciousness, part 2, because I left it off. How to test your consciousness, or better yet, how to see if somebody else is conscious. So let's say you find a partner, or you find somebody that you like. You kind of like want to explore with them. You kind of like opens up a little like circuit where you get kind of excited and you're like, oh my god, what's going on. And we're human, we get to that point. Or let's say you just want to like test if somebody like in your family is conscious, or whatever. Any reason you might want to test consciousness in anybody. I'm gonna give you one way. Okay, so consciousness, you kind of want to see how clean the person is, how well spoken they are, and also how articulate they are. So articulate, you might feel like, okay, articulate, what does that mean? Articulate means how well can they prove a point, So how well can a person prove a point to the point where they're going to satisfy your border, where, between denial and allowance, between letting somebody get through and between not letting someone get through it. If they're clean, hygienic enough to let you go through that, then that's one way of consciousness. Another way, how how clean is everything around them, how conscious they are about how things around them are manifested, because they want to be manifested in a certain way where everything is clean. If things aren't like that, it kind of bothers them, because they're like, what's going on at this point where, everything is fucked up. I am aware of it, and I'm not doing anything about it. You kind of want to be conscious, because that's the only way around basically life. If you're not conscious, that means you're going to get taken advantage of. You're going to be naive. You're going to be dumb. Consciousness is basically the opposite of dumb. And that's just like a little definition in my view of my sense of what consciousness is. Because like I said, there's no definition of consciousness in psychology, which you will come across, but not all are going to be like really, the actual thing that's accepted by a lot of people. Consciousness consciousness